Hello everyone, welcome to Grand Arena Championships. We are in Season 4, Week 2, Round 3. We are in the final matchup. Jake, silly guy. Alright, so yeah, this is the finals. I have won my 2 previous matches. We can do a quick review before we go into the current matchup and the comparison and all that. So round 1, my opponent stumbled a little bit on my Newt-led team with Droideka and Dooku. Got through to my ships, but took one battle against it and failed. Then in the South Zone, he took 3 battles against my Padme team, was unable to break through it. Took out my Darth Revan and my clones in one shot, but he was not able to break through, so I ended up winning. On offense, we can see I one-shot his top squad, or top squads. Nothing too crazy there. He had his negotiator on defense. I saved mine for offense, so I was able to take that out pretty easily. Bottom zone, I had some trouble with his Jedi Revan. No, Jake, please do not talk about The Mandalorian. I haven't seen it. I'm not sure what my viewers, if my viewers have or have not, and I'd rather not spoil anything for him here on this stream or this recording. And so final territory against this guy. Stumbled on his Rex clones and his bounty hunters as I was just running out of teams, but ended up getting that full clear finally and had a nice win. Round 2, this was against a former guildmate. He was able to full clear me, but I was able to full clear him, and I was more efficient than he was. I one-shot all of his teams. He started out doing really well. One-shot my front territories. He one-shot my fleet. And then in the bottom zone, he got hung up on my bounty hunters. So he took 3 battles against my bounty hunters. And then when I went in, I was able to one-shot all of his teams. Came up with some pretty interesting counters to a couple of these. Counters that I am hoping that I'll be able to use again. And he had a 7-star negotiator on defense, so that was a fun fight. Had to use the Ahsoka with Anakin and Houndstooth in order to break through that. So there was round 2, another nice win, full clear, won by about 30 points. And now we have our current opponent, Diomanu. Diomanu has a 7-star gas. So first thing I noticed when I saw his roster, he is from the guild uporg.it. I'm not sure if that's an Italian guild or what. But we can take a look here at the comparison before we actually get into battles. So first thing we'll look at is our mods. So I am beating him on the big speed mods, which is kind of a surprise. I've got way more plus 20s than he does. I have one of his plus 20s is a plus 25, but I've got a big advantage there on the plus 20s. I have a pretty good advantage on the 15s and on the 10s, where 6.mods is about the same. So I am actually beating him on the mods scenario. Zetas, I've got 2 Zetas more than he does. And here's our Gear 13s. He's got 5 Gear 13s over me. And looking at his relic characters, most of his relics are sitting at 2 and 4, and he's got a few 7s. Whereas mine are kind of spread out pretty well. Now this guy, I'm going to say that the main reason that he has been able to stick with the, or to keep winning rather, is probably because he has the 7-star gas. And as we can see here, he does have it on defense. He's got his 7-star gas, he's got his Rex, and he's got 5s. So that's going to be rough to take out. I don't think that I'm going to break through that. But we'll have to see what I have after I take out the other territories. Now I'm going to start out with the South Zone. I'm going to break through this, see what's in back, try to plan out my offense before I even try anything on the top zone. I mean, that's what I would do normally anyways. But I'm concerned about his 7-star gas. I just, my Padme's on defense, my Darth Revan's on defense. The only thing I have that might be able to do something is going to be my CLS Han Chewie. And I honestly don't think that they're going to be good enough. I also have my gas, but he's only 6-star, he's not 7. And I don't have the clones to go with him. I've got Ahsoka and Ahsoka and Arc Trooper. So I don't think that my gas is going to be able to stand up to a Relic 7 gas. But we'll have to see what I have left to go out against him after I try to clear everything else. So my goal is going to be clear these 3 teams, clear these 4 teams, 4 teams, and then clear the 3 teams here that is not gas. So that's going to be my goal. If I can get a full clear, I'd be really happy, but I don't think I'll be able to. So we can take a look at the defense. Obviously, he has attacked me a few times. So top zone, he has attacked my Night Sisters and he failed against it, but there's only Spirit left. He took out my Assaj Night Sisters. He hasn't tried the other 2 teams. Bottom zone in the front, he took these out in one shot. Padme, Rex clones, and Darth Revan without Malak. But in the back zone, he stumbled on the Emperor Palpatine with Malak, and he one-shot the Grievous. He one-shot the Bounty Hunters. So he may be running out of teams here, as he has, he's got his Grievous on defense. He's got Shaak Ti on defense. He's got gas on defense. He may be running out of teams to counter mine, and that's going to be the hope. He attacked me not quite as soon as the Grand Arena went live, but he did attack me maybe about 2 to 2.5 hours afterwards. That's when I saw that he had started working on my South Zone. And then, he spent maybe, 45 minutes, an hour attacking, and then he hasn't done anything since then. So I'm not sure if he's completely out, or if he's just waiting to see what I'm going to do, or if maybe he just got pulled away by other real-life problems and is, just planning on coming back to it later. We'll have to see what happens. So I'm going to start off again, like I said, with the South Zone here. We're going to start off with the Grievous team, and we're going to use our Jedi Revan counter, and then we're going to go in after that, see what else we have to deal with. So Jedi Revan with Yoda and Jolie is the team that I use here. It's a team that everyone pretty much is using against Grievous. It's been pretty reliable for me, even against the Relic 7, so let's do it. We start off just like we do in 5s, taking out the E2 as soon as we can. That deflection there was nasty. Just keep on going, like nothing has gone wrong. Just keep on working on it. Ooh, he nearly got my Jolie there. Okay, so there's Savior. Savior being triggered is not very nice. I was really hoping that Savior would be triggered on my Yoda, because Yoda can spread the crit immunity. So this is not going well so far. Having Savior triggered nice and early like that is real bad, and having it triggered on the wrong character is, again, real bad. So we got Revan got taken out there. We brought him back. We're gonna try to finish off his B2 here. We're gonna spread some buffs before we kill him, or not. Let's spread it. Let's move that over there. We'll do this with Yoda. Just going after that damage. Oh no, this is not good right now. All right. If I do this, I'm gonna kill the B2, and I don't want to do that right now, because he'll die if I do. We want to get as much healing as we can over on Jolie before we kill off this guy. We'll do that. No. Okay, so that's not good. That's real bad. That's the first time that I have failed against a Grievous in this scenario. And that is just not good at all. That throws a monkey wrench into everything. So I've got to hope that I can come in with another team and clear that up. I don't know that I'll be able to, because basically Han and Chewie is what I'm going to have to use to kill off B2 before he gets turn. Then I'm going to have to kill off B1, and then I'm going to have to finish off Grievous, and that's just, it's not going to be good. Alright. Okay, so we're going to come back to that one in a little bit. I'm pretty sure that I know now that I'm not gonna get the full clear. It's not gonna be possible. I do want to save my my Traya just in case he's got Geos in the back. Normally against a Talzin lead, I would like to do a Bastilla lead to prevent the plagues from going out. But with a zombie in there, I don't really like that. A Bastilla I could also use down here as a cleanup. And then I'm going to be running out of teams to try to take out a nest. Just trying to think of ways that I can do this. If I use a Bastilla on the Grievous team, I may not have enough damage to take him out, and it might take a third shot. Yeah, I think the idea here is going to be to do Bastilla against this team up here. Bastilla with Hoda and Ezra. It's not a ton of damage output, but it should be enough, and the bonus protection and tenacity should help prevent the plagues and the stuns. We'll just try see what we can do. Put this over here. Let's try to get a buff immunity. Didn't get a buff immunity, but I got the stun, which will be nice. Let's try to just block the plague, even though it's probably not going to land. And we're going to be working her anyways. So here we go. Gotta take him out. And now we can... Let's go ahead and give Foresight. Knock her health down. Oh, got her first kill. That's good. And second kill. That's awesome. This should resist plagues. try to get rid of that taunt again. And we'll be going after Daka now. Okay, that's fine. We will go after you. She's down. Now we go after Talzin. Finish you off. And now it's just the zombie. I'm full health, I'm full protection. So that was an easy kill. That was needed. That was much needed after the failure against Grievous there. Okay, so what do we have? We have gas, we have CLS, we have Thrawn. The only problem with using Thrawn against Grievous here is that the team's reloaded with turn meter, so I really do need to use Han to finish off B2. If I use Thrawn, Han, and Chewie, I can fracture Grievous, and I'd have enough damage output, and that'd save CLS for another team, which might be necessary to do. Let's see what we have that can go after this Night Sister team. I know that Gas can do it. I know Traya could do it, but I want to save Traya. The thing is, we have Nest in here, which is kind of rough. I might be able to use my Maul team. Right? They don't have any buffs for me to steal. And my Maul team is it's Zeta Maul with Sith Marauder and Nihilis. So Nihilis works best when you have buffs that you can steal. None of these characters have buffs that I can steal. I have a Daze, which would help against Nest. She looks like she might have some tenacity. Yeah, she has some decent tenacity. So I might not even land the Daze against her, but I can annihilate her. But I wouldn't want to annihilate her until after Assaj is gone, because Assaj is just going to do crazy amounts of damage. If I didn't use Gas there, or if I didn't use Maul there, I could use Maul against the Shaak Ti team. I did that in a previous round, and that worked pretty well. But they've got a Relic 4 Echo here, which could make things go south. And they have the ARC Trooper as well, which is not fun. Okay. I think that we use CLS Han Chewie here against the Grievous squad. I think that is the call. At the very least, CLS and Han will be crit immune from Grievous until Chewie dies. But I'll be able to kill off B2 before he gets healed up by B1. I'll focus down on the B1 while we remove turn meter from Grievous, if we can, which we couldn't there. Let's see here. I just do basics. see here. This will kill him off. Yeah, we'll do that. And hope that I survive the AoE. And that, which I didn't. Alright, so now it's just a matter of, can I kill him before he kills me? And I think I will. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, not happy about having to take a second team to finish up Grievous. That is not fun. Okay, so this is Night Sister with Nest. It's either going to be gas, which I think would be way overkill. I could use Thrawn here. Thrawn, Wampa, Shore Trooper is kind of my the combo I like to use with Thrawn. And it might work. I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to try Thrawn, Wampa, Shore Trooper. Shore Trooper and Thrawn have a lot of survivability. Thrawn has some decent damage, but he's mainly there for the crowd control. And then Wampa's your major damage output. So as long as Wampa can survive to do his damage, then we're pretty good. We've got the cleanses, we've got healing, we have crit immunity. But we're going to try this, and we're going to aim to fracture Assaj and try to keep her from dealing her damage. Let's see what happens here. Fracture. We get dazed. They do that. We're not able to land a daze against her, which kind of sucks. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do this. I can get the turn meter. And then we will heal you up. And we'll heal up and taunt. And we'll fracture again. And now we'll start doing our damage output to her. Assaj is going down pretty quick here. Okay, so that's their major damage dealer out. Now we only have to worry about Nest. And we will just kind of keep her sidelined as much as we can while we build up some damage output on Wampa to get a daze. We will go ahead and do the taunt, crit immunity for the moment. Keep our protection up. Yeah, we'll do the fracture. I know that the fracture is not the best idea in a situation like this because you're just extending the fight, but I'm okay with it. Okay, I want to save the protection recovery because of all the counterattacks. We're going to use it here. We will do the basic with a stun. And there we go. Max banners. Awesome. I like that combination. That combination there, Thrawn, Wampa, and Shore Trooper is so good. I've been able to take out so many teams using that combination. Okay, so we have Padme in the back. And we have Geos in the back. Those are both teams I'd like to use Traya against. So I don't think I'm even going to clear this zone. I might be able to if I use my gas down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use gas down here probably. Unless I'm able to... No, I can't use Nihilis. Nihilis on this team's not going to work because of all of the courage. So I think that is going to be a gas counter. Yeah, I think I use gas down here. and I use Traya up here. This team here, that's nothing, and this team is nothing. I think I can probably solo nest this. I don't think I will even need Qira on this team. Potency is low. Yeah, I think I can just do straight nest against that one. But let's go ahead and take out these Geos. I know I'm going to have to use Traya here. So we'll do Traya and Scion with Sith Trooper. And that allows me to save Nihilis for another team. Alright, so there's Spy's big hit. Okay, let's take him out of stealth. Go ahead and isolate. He's back under stealth. Get my Held by Hatred up. Have to hit Sun Fac. My Geos go on defense, man. At least in threes. They're a good team for offense for sure, but I'm leaving them on threes, on defense and threes, because of the difficulty it is to take them out. Here I'm gonna wait until it's Scion's turn to kill off Spy because he's missing just a little bit of health. So this is gonna allow me to get that little bit of health back with his lifesteal and get an extra banner. Every banner is needed when you're dealing with this kind of defense when you know you're not going to full clear. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that Gas is going to be the Padme team. I'm just not going to be able to break through his gas, but I should be able to clear the other teams, I'm pretty sure. We'll start with this one, and let's see how Gas does. We've got to bring in Arc Trooper as the third, so we have the full 501st, and let's see what we got. Okay, we are obviously going to focus on killing Anakin first. Okay, so he's already toppled me, which is not cool. Okay, I don't want to get countered. Almost out of topple. Alright, so I lost him. Alright, let's go with a big hit with a daze. Good, I got daze here. Big hit. Dodge. Why would you dodge? And okay, so topple again. So I'm gonna lose snips here. And now Anakin is pissed off, but I'm not gonna be able to do it. Nope. Alright, so that's the second team I'm not gonna be able to clear, I think. I don't think I have enough to clear that team. Possibly I can do something if I get rid of Padme with like Probe Droid. That is maybe a possibility, but Probe Droid has not been reliable for me. Alright, crew, let's go with some Ewoks. I should be able to take out the Ewoks. I think I'm going to do it without a leadership. We'll use Logray, the Dispel and the Daze. What gets our damage output? We need Elder. This is a low-geared crew team, no Zetas, so this should work fine. Okay, let's prevent the taunt. We're gonna go after Executioner. We're gonna hide our Elder. Oh, that was an Elder. Shoot. That's a pretty crazy delay. Alright, so Executioner is down. We'll hit the crew. Okay, we can go ahead and call Elder, hide him. Crew is down. Go after Kylo again. Fearless stun. And that should do it. Okay, so yeah, that's a crazy delay. Not sure what's going on with my internet tonight. Okay. So I'll be able to clear the Phoenix team, but that's seeing as how that's kind of a weak team, and I'm pretty sure that'll be my nest counter. We can save that for later, and let's try to take out these 3 teams. And I'm going to start with this Bossk team here. This is a team that I tried to use the other day, and it worked really well, but it wasn't Embo, it was Dengar, which I think is probably worse. So this is Mission in Zaalbar with Wat. So there's no leadership, but they have to fight their way through Zaalbar before they can kill anyone else, with the exception of Boba Fett, because Boba can ignore the taunt. But this worked really well. And as long as Mission doesn't get killed off by the execute, this just works really well. And the other day when I did it, when Boba Fett did his execute on Mission, it still was not that bad. It didn't do it, it wasn't enough to kill her. So just there was the first execute. Let's get rid of healing immunity over here. Keep working on Bossk. And because there's no Dengar, he's not going to heal up near as much as he did in the first match that I tried. So we're working here on Boba Fett. We're going to blind him. So he's going to miss his, hopefully his big hit. Boom. 7 dots, 8 dots. All right. So that's down. And Embo's not going to be far behind. We'll blind him, give me a chance for some more protection recovery. And there we go. So 53 banners. I was missing some protection on Mission, but that team, I love using that team against bounty hunters. That is a really nice team to use against bounty hunters. Seems to work better than Jedi Rey. Okay, now speaking of Jedi Rey, I now have her to use, which I can use against probably this Carth team. A little bit nervous about it in 3s, because there's not enough chances to remove turn meter, especially from Mission. What else do I have? I've got my Nihilis team. Nihilis can work here. If I use the Zaul leadership, I can take out this team with the Sith. Jedi Rey might be able to take out this team. I'd be concerned about Echo with his stuns on BB-8 and R2. Yeah, I'm gonna take in the Sith over here. Gonna see if we can clear these guys. We do Zaul with Nihilis and the Marauder. If I can get some dazes out there, it'd be amazing. So I got massive cooldown reduction, which is awesome. We're going to be actually hitting Zaalbar because I don't want to take anyone under full protection. Try to get some dazes. Alright, dazed everyone, which again is awesome. Okay, this is all fine. Let's go ahead and remove whatever the buff that was. Keep hitting him. And pretty soon I will be able to get an Annihilate. I'm going to want to Annihilate mission as soon as I can. Some more cooldown reduction. I might lose Nihilis. Okay, well at least I got the Annihilate onto Zaalbar. Not as good as I was hoping it would be, but this is not horrible, I guess. Alright. Big hit. Okay. Alright, so didn't work great. The last team I took this against did not have double Zeta mission in Zaalbar. But now that Zaalbar is down, I can take a weaker team in and should be able to finish this up without too much difficulty. Something with Chaze would probably work really well. So let's do some rebels. I'm actually thinking I do ROLO lead. ROLO lead will give me a lot of turn meter gain due to all of the dots. And we have Chaze, which can cleanse and possibly give tenacity up. Let's try this out. We're gonna do a basic because I got blind on. Okay. And let's go ahead and cleanse that stuff. And okay, yeah, big hits here, hopefully. Trying to get rid of there. There we go. All right, now we just have mission. We'll cleanse the days again. And there we go. Okay, so having to two-hit some teams here, which I don't like, but at the very least, I should be able to clear this one and one team downstairs. Not 3PO, we're using BB-8. I think this is probably the best combination that I can get to go against these guys. Nice commentary, Jake. Alright, so we'll take Jedi Ray against these guys. We'll see how it does. I don't know how it's going to work. Let's try to start out with some exposes so I can get turn meter reductions. We're going to have to remove the turn meter off of Shaak Ti because she'll just cleanse the debuffs off of everyone else if I do it. We'll call you to assist. And we will be working on Shaak Ti. Once I kill her, there's not going to be any more retribution, and then I can work on Echo. Let's put the stealth over on her. We can remove the turn meter and ability block Echo, and we should be able to kill her before she goes again. I'm thinking just a basic will be enough. There we go. And we can go for a stun. Let's try to get a stun on Arc Trooper. Okay. And let's see if we can't kill Arc Trooper. Okay. Well, I got an expose on her at the very least. That's something. We can do this, and that should kill him. Alright. So this is not the most efficient of battles, by any means. But we are able to win it, and that's the important thing. Can I get a stun? Yes. I'm not going to regen. I'm going to regen protection, so there's no reason to extend the fight. We'll just go for the kills. So 50 banners. Got it in one shot. Oh, Jake, your commentary. Alright, so what am I going to have left? I've got Shaak Ti, Zaris, and Clone Trooper. It's a combination that I could try to use against the Padme. Probably not going to do anything. Especially since a good majority of the damage would come from the call to assist from Shaak Ti. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work very well. And they're going to bypass, they're not going to trigger my unique from Zaris all that much. Relic for Anakin, how's his potency? 62, 63%. My nest. %126%, so it's got a 40% chance to land. Healing immunity. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I think my only hope there is to use Probe Droid and blow someone up. Which I could blow up anyone that doesn't have protection. Yeah, anyone that doesn't have protection I can blow up. I think that's going to be the goal, is to try to blow someone up with Probe Droid here. So let's go ahead and take Nest over here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do Qira and Nest. Just give me that little bit of extra security. Because of the days on what's his face there. Alright, so we're gonna start going after Zeb, because Zeb is the major concern with his days. Let's just throw it on auto. Okay. And there's that stun. My damage output should be ramping up pretty good, pretty quickly. Because of all of those buffs that they're gaining and losing. There's that daze. so he's down. The rest of this is going to be a piece of cake. We'll go after Qira next, just because of her res. And, okay, that works too. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so now we just have the two most difficult teams, which I'm probably not going to be able to kill either one. I'm almost certainly not going to be able to kill Gas, so we're going to aim for a probe droid kill here, and we're going to pray. Alright, so this, I'm going to take probe droid in with a couple of tanks. Royal Guard, and we'll do IG-100, I think. The IG-100 is going to be a tanky tank. The goal is just to keep Probe Droid alive long enough for him to blow someone up. It's nice to lose him like that. Try to stun you. No stun. Oh, wow. Well, I'm not going to be able to blow him up. So. Alright, well. That sucks. We're gonna try this. I'm not anticipating it going very well. I do have some decent healing on the team, but I don't have much damage output. And damage output's what's gonna kill me. Alright, we're not gonna do the call to assist. Pretty much have to go after Anakin. Okay, we're gonna have to dispel the buffs. $3,000 damage. That's nothing. This is not gonna work well. And there goes whatever damage output I would have had. So I do not think that I'm going to be breaking through this team. The only thing that I have left is going to be troopers. Troopers will not work against either team. Leia's definitely not going to work. McCrew's not geared enough. Yeah, so that's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to break through either one of these teams. So this is where I'm stuck. So if he's able to clear this territory, if he still has Traya for the Geos, he still has something for the Malak, he'll be able to clear this, and that'll give him enough conquer points to win. Or if he can clear these three teams, which this should be no problem for him to clean up. He'll be able to win. So if he clears this one, that'd give him max of what, 40 banners, 30 banners? I don't know. I give him a max of about 40 banners, I think, which would bring him up to lacking 70. So he'd have to clear this team and 2 more teams. So if he could clear this, one of these 2 teams, and then this team back here, the Geos, then he'd win, or the Mallet. So it's either clear these 2, or clear 3 teams, and then he'd have a win. So we'll have to see what happens. Hopefully I will be able to catch some screenshots and stuff. Maybe I can do a voiceover of the recording so that everyone knows how the battle went in the end. I would have to say that the main reason that he is able to, beat the opponents that he had is because of his 7-star gas. 7-star gas is just or Relic 7 gas is just really difficult to take out if you don't have a mirror. Yeah, so there we go. That's Grand Arena Championships, Season 4, Week 2, Round 3. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you like the content, please feel free to like the video, leave a comment down below. You can give me some kind of commentary as to what you think I should have done as far as counters. If you are feeling generous, you want to subscribe to the channel, or you want to see more videos, please do so. And we'll see you in the next round, next week of Grand Arena. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you later.